Hello, welcome back to another video. So this is just a short video. Back in summer 2018, I think I made a video called 5 Manchester things I can show you and one that I can't. And the one thing that I couldn't show you was the Roman ruin here in Castlefield, the actual original part of the Roman fort that was the founder building of Manchester. They built the fort, and the community that came around it was obviously going to become Manchester. Now, at the time when I made that video, what you see down there, that car park entrance there, was locked and shut. Since I made that video, it's been opened as a car park. This is Collier Street, by the way. Now, apparently I've had a tip off that the Roman remains are in that car park. So we're going to go in it. Hopefully I won't get an overzealous car parking attendant telling me to get out, and I'm going to look for the Roman ruins. Let's hope we can find it. I know it's not much to see, and please don't expect something wonderful, because you're not going to see something wonderful. You're going to see a lump of rock that has been neglected for years, but it is the oldest, and it is the founder stone of Manchester. Mammaseum was it called, what the Romans called it. So let's go in, see if we can see the remains of the fort. So apparently the Roman remain is in this car park here. There's nobody around, so hopefully I won't get pulled and told to get out the car park. But it's under one of these arches. I wondered if it was under one of these big arches here, but it's not. It's under one of these smaller arches here. I've looked under all these, so let's look under this one here. Although it's bricked up, but let's see, because there is a hole there. Yes, I think this is it. Bingo! I think we've found it. Found it in a car park in the centre of Manchester. Finally got it. Here it is, the most uninteresting Roman ruin in Britain, but this was the foundation stone of Manchester. This is what remains of the fort that was around here, that the Romans put here in Castlefield. Subsequently, a community built up around the fort, and that was the initial, the forerunner to what would become the city of Manchester. And it's not a fitting tribute. Stuck under an arch in a car park is the remains, the last remaining piece of the Roman fort, and here it is. And there you go, it's a piece of red sandstone which is quite abundant around these parts. Looks quite forlorn, doesn't it? And it's such a shame that it's sat there under that arch and not many people know what it is. AD 79, which makes it 1940 years old. That's how the fort used to look. That's how it was set out at the bottom of Deansgate, at the confluence of the rivers Medlock and the River Irwell. Another picture of it here just to show you. I like that picture, it's quite atmospheric. And of course it was all overseen by the Roman governor at the time, which was Agricola or Agricola, not quite sure how you pronounce it, but there he is in all his glory. And so well did he do as governor of Britain that when he was ordered back to Rome, they offered him Africa, so from Manchester to Africa. Anyway, he turned Africa down, and he died aged 53 back in Italy. And they reckon there was a cloud of suspicion around his death because his sort of like successes outshone the emperor's own successes, and there's query whether he was poisoned, because it's certainly a young age to die, 53, isn't it? Although back in the day people did die very young. We'll never know. So you see the sort of like turret type thing here on top of the railway structure there. That was done by the railway companies back in the day as a kind of a nod to the Roman fort that used to be here. Much of it has been robbed, taken away, probably in the Middle Ages, and used to build all sorts of stuff. I think some of it was used, allegedly, but nobody can say yay or nay, to build the hanging bridge over near Victoria Station in Manchester, near the cathedral. Apparently some of it was used to build that as well. But amazing that I found it, and what an unfitting tribute to it. So when you think of all the grade 2 listed structures that I've been to and visited, when you think that was worthy of something more than that, and I know it's only a slab of rock, I mean, wouldn't you think there'd be some sort of plaque or some sort of better fitting tribute to it than that, stuck under an arch? You know, you just wouldn't know what it was at all. I think we should be able to visit. I think the area around it should be cleared and some sort of plaque placed there. I mean, it's the oldest thing in Manchester. You know, it's older than all the grade 2 structures that I visited. You know, that is the original, the piece of sandstone that built the Roman fort. And now it's stuck under a railway arch. I mean, you've got to give it to the railway companies, because they knew what it was and they made sure it didn't get trashed, and they built the arch over it, and that was the instruction apparently at the time, to not trash that last remaining piece of the Roman fort. But come on, it's worth more than where it is stuck there. And the only thing that predates it is all the, you know, it predates all the buildings in Manchester. The only thing that predates it really are the rivers and the waterways. You know, it is the oldest. So anyway, we managed to see it. We got in the car park, we managed to see it. Let's leave now and hope that it just gets more of a fitting tribute than what it's had. Although apparently it's been stuck there for years like that, completely neglected. And you know, it's on Google Maps, but it should have more. It really should have more.